Have you ever stared into an animal's eyes and asked yourself what it really thinks of you? Not how it feels, not whether it's fond of you, but what it actually believes you are. To a dog, are you part of the family? To a cat, are you the help? To a bird, are you some odd featherless giant? And to a wild creature, are you a danger, a puzzle, or something so baffling it doesn't fit any box at all? Here's the truth. Animals don't perceive humans the way we perceive ourselves. We picture ourselves as individuals with names, careers, phones, homes, and messy lives. Animals have no concept of any of that. They read us through scent, sound, motion, habit, and behavior. So the question isn't really, can animals understand people? The sharper question is, what kind of being do they take us for? Let's begin with dogs. Dogs might understand us better than any other animal. They can decode our expressions, follow where we point, know our voices, and pick up on shifts in our mood. A dog doesn't mistake you for another dog. It knows you smell different, look different, and behave differently. Still, that doesn't push you outside its social circle. To a dog, you're part of the pack. You're a caretaker, a guardian, a companion, and an emotional anchor. That's why dogs go wild when you walk through the door. To them, you coming home isn't ordinary. It's a homecoming. You're the being who delivers food, protection, warmth, and order. In a dog's world, humans might just be odd, upright pack members with lousy noses, but an incredible knack for snacks. Cats are a different story. Cats do understand people, but they don't engage with us the way dogs do. A cat almost certainly doesn't think of you as a cat. It knows you're bigger, noisier, and far clumsier. Yet cats often treat us in ways that mirror how they treat each other. They rub up against us. They give slow blinks. They bring us gifts. Some researchers think cats view humans as social allies, not owners. When a cat meows at you, it's usually not speaking cat-to-cat language. Grown cats rarely meow at one another. They mostly meow at us. That suggests cats built a whole separate way of talking just for humans. So maybe to a cat, we're trainable giants. Now picture horses. Horses are prey animals. Staying alive depends on their ability to read body language. They pick up on tension, posture, breathing, and confidence. A horse cares less about your words than about your energy. If you're anxious, the horse may sense danger. If you're steady, the horse may learn to trust you. To a horse, a human is a small, predator-shaped creature that oddly doesn't behave like one. That's confusing. We have forward-facing eyes, like hunters. We approach head-on, like hunters. Yet we also bring food, grooming, and company. Over time, a horse can learn that a human is a safe leader. It might see us as unusual herd members who feed it, guide it, and occasionally ask it to do very specific things for reasons only we understand. Birds might view us in an even odder light. Parrots, crows, ravens, and pigeons are remarkably sharp. They recognize faces, work through problems, and some grasp patterns, tools, and even social ties. A crow mistreated by a person can hold that grudge for years. It can also alert other crows about it. So to a crow, you're not just a generic human, you're a specific individual. A gentle person might be filed away as safe. A hostile one might be remembered as dangerous. Parrots can build strong attachments to people. Some might see their owner as a flockmate. Others might see them as a partner, a rival, or a parent figure. To a bird, we're enormous, wingless beings with strange voices and powerful hands. But we control doors, food, lights, and attention. That probably makes us seem pretty important. Now think about how wild animals see us. A deer isn't curious about your personality. It doesn't care what you do for a living. It notices your outline, your movement, your scent, your distance. To plenty of wild animals, humans fall into one of two buckets: danger or background scenery. In cities, pigeons, foxes, raccoons, and squirrels often learn that people are just part of the landscape. We're like walking trees that drop food. Sometimes we're a threat, sometimes we're handy, mostly we're just there. A city squirrel probably doesn't register you as a person at all. It might just see a big obstacle that could yield a snack. Raccoons may view humans as the keepers of magical food containers. Those containers are trash cans. To them, our whole civilization might look like one elaborate system for generating leftovers. Marine animals have their own take on us. Dolphins seem curious about people. They might see us as slow, awkward swimmers. We're clumsy in water. We need gear just to stay under. We produce bubbles. We move oddly. Whales probably don't spend much thought on us at all. We're minuscule next to them. A human near a whale is a bit like a bird next to a skyscraper. Even so, whales can be surprisingly gentle around us. They seem to sense that we're fragile. That doesn't mean they understand us. It means they can register our size, our motion, our vulnerability. Octopuses may hold one of the strangest views of humans of all. An octopus is clever, but its mind works nothing like ours. Its arms can explore and react almost on their own. Its skin shifts color. It experiences the world in ways we can hardly picture. To an octopus, a human might just be a large, predictable shape on the other side of the glass. Some octopuses recognize specific keepers. Some act differently depending on who's near them. They may not know exactly what we are, but they know we matter somehow. Here's the strange part, though. Animals may understand us less as a species and more as a pattern. They learn what we tend to do. Dogs learn that keys jingling means someone's leaving. Cats learn that a can opening means dinner. Crows learn which faces spell trouble. Squirrels learn which humans toss crumbs. Animals probably don't wonder, what exactly is a human? In their own way, they're asking, what does this creature usually do? That might be the truest answer there is. To animals, we're not one single thing, we're many things, and maybe that ought to keep us humble. We like to assume we're the main characters of this planet, but animals aren't sitting around puzzling over our jobs, our politics, or our dreams. They're focused on survival. They're watching us more closely than we think. Every sound, every habit, every choice teaches them something new. We're constantly showing animals exactly what kind of creature we are, not through words, through behavior. And in the end, that might be the only language that truly counts.